So, we've seen this idea already of whole numbers, which are called ints or integers. We know there's places you can keep information. There's one there. Now, these places to keep things are inside the computer's memory. Now, think about yourself. You have places in your memory where you remember things. If I asked you how old you are, you'd tell me your age. Now, you have that age held in a place in your memory right now. And every year, you go back and you change what is inside that area and increase it by 1. So, for example, in November, I'll increase mine to 49. You also have a place where if I asked you your name, you'd tell me your name. My name's Matty. So somewhere in my memory is a place where I keep things, especially things about obvious things like my name and things like that, my address. So these places are called variables. Variables are places to hold values. So that's what you call it in computing terms. What I'm going to do just now is delete all that stuff that you see. Voila, and take us to there. It's now time to work on an actual question, something that involves a bit of thought of your own. Obviously, I'll work through it with you though. If an apple costs £2, I don't really word pounds in, let's go £2, there you go, and a pear costs £3, take a new line, why not? How much does the fruit cost? There you go. That's basically a question there. Right, what's this question all about? So there's 2 lines, who needs them? An apple costs £2, a pear costs £3. How much does fruit cost? In my head I say £5, because 3 plus 2 gives me 5. Now I can't just write down fruit is 5. That would be not really making the software do the work. I want the code to do the work. So what I'll do is I'll break this down into its pieces. I reckon an apple costs 2. I reckon a pear costs 3. To work out the fruit, it can be the apple, spell that right, plus the pear. So 3 plus 2 is 5. Let's find out what the answer is. I'll just do print, I don't need to print L in here. The fruit costs, and then just put in I fruit. There you go. So I'm taking one little piece of algebra, a second piece of algebra, do some more algebra with it, and then produce the answer along with some text. We'll execute this and see what happens. It should work, fingers crossed. There you go, the fruit costs 5. Now I could put more to the end of that sentence there. I could put in other words. Quid. There you go, £5. Execute that. There you go, the fruit costs £5. Even a full stop at the end, why not? Put 1 in. Execute that. Oh, too far up. And there's a full stop there. So that isn't that difficult to do something like that. It's a really simple question though, not overly complicated. Right, the next thing to look at is, let's look at odd numbers. Yeah, we'll do odd numbers. Now, an odd number starts at, well, as far as I'm concerned, we'll start at 1, and then the next odd number is a 3, then it's a 5, etc. So I'll put some stuff in here. Show the odd numbers starting at 1 up to, make it just 11, something quite quick. So you know the answer anyway, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Now we know that because we've been taught that. But look to see how it's been worked out. To go from number 1 to number 3, you had to add a 2. To go from number 3 to number 5, you had to add a 2. 5 to 7 is adding a 2. 7 to 9 is adding a 2. And 9 to 11 is adding a 2. There are other ways of doing it, but that seems the most simplistic way. So I'll start with a place to hold the number. I'll call it I number equals 1. Now I want to see this on the screen, so I have to show that on the screen. I'll take, I think I'll do new lines. Yeah, I'll do new lines just to be fancy. I'll put in I number with the spelling correctly as well. You have to make sure you spell it exactly the same way, including upper and lower case. So hopefully I'll show number 1 on the screen. Let's test that out by executing it. So there's the first number. The next number I need is a 3. Now I don't want to just write in 3, that'd be cheating. I'd rather it work it out for me. So I'll say this, I number equals I number. Now that just doesn't sound right, does it? What I'm saying here is I number equals 1. But we already know that. But the next one has to have more than 1, it has to have 2 more added. So I can say this instead. I number equals I number plus 2. So I number started at 1. I then take the 1, add 2 to it, which makes 3, and then we'll replace I number and say it's now got a 3 inside of it. Again, I can show that on the screen. Quickest way to do that is to copy it and paste the line and execute that as well. 1, 3. So we're getting there. We now need a 5. Now, the quickest way to do that is to just take those last 2 lines there and duplicate them. Because if I numbers are 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, it now becomes 5. Execute that, see what happens. There you go, 1, 3, 5. So you can see straightforward enough. Once you get used to it, that's 5, so that must be 7 by pasting that in. Then by pasting that in, it'll be 9. Then by pasting that in, it'll be 11. They're not really changing the code just repeats itself. Exactly the same stuff. First line, next line, next line, next line. So these lines here are all repeating, all these ones here. So I'll execute that now, see what happens. So it gives me 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and they're all odd numbers, which is dead handy because that's what the question asked me to do.